As long as they were white. After they turned yellow, you can't eat them anymore. They're going into germination.
Okay. So which ones can you eat there? You can eat
Ones. The yellow ones are turning, and then they'll turn to gold. And then they'll wrinkle up.
Okay.
Boat way up there, where the pole's sticking out. Did it say it was going to drop to 56 or 36?
36. Nice restaurant. There. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Alright, I got it. Okay, and here we are in the greenhouse with John and the eggplants. These are ornamental eggplants. They grow these little eggs. They look like a hen's egg, a chicken egg. And they turn yellow after a while. There's one right there. But, boy, they really look like a chicken's egg.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure.
When they're white, you can still eat them. You can boil them.
And then these are the sensitivity plants.
Yeah.
They look. Why don't you keep them here? I think they're doing better here than they will.
All right, then
with
I'll
me.
do it. And then when I get some season.
Yeah, they're doing good.
Christ, when summer comes, I'll give.
Yeah.
If I do as good as I'm doing.
Yeah, all those are unbelievable. You could probably sell those.
I'm afraid I might lose them.
Yeah.
See, this looks pretty good right there.
Yeah, that's a nice
See,
one.
looks colors in it. And,
Yeah.
And you got the pods. The pods.
Yeah.
You got to work work very delicate with it. See, or you ain't gonna get it. They all got to turn brown. See here.
Oh yeah.
They got to turn brown.
Yeah.
And I think my friend told me that if they fall off by themselves, I'll take them to the patio and lay paper down. So
And collect them.
When they fall,
Oh,
they don't
okay.
see here. They fall. I
Yeah.
don't find them.
Yeah, I think you're better off keeping them and
Yeah.
getting
Okay.
what you can. Yeah, you're better off with them than
I've been having that one in my truck. I've been bullshitting with it all over hell and
That's
back.
funny.
Yeah, I took it to the. I took it to the 2 weeks ago. I took it to the VFW, and you know they got them big round.
Yeah,
tables.
right.
So I went up there and I put the plastic down. I set it right in the center, and I'm sitting there like an old crab. And you got 2 or 3 families over here with kids. They run over and they run back, and they say, "Bah, how did they? There ain't no chicken there." and they run back and forth, and they discuss it between the whole bunch of them. They didn't know what the hell to think of. And they say, "This Mister, did you do this or that?" I said, and I wouldn't answer for a couple of seconds, like I was an old grouch. And Ma, he ain't talking. I cracked up. I didn't think they were paying much attention to me. See how I got my poles in?
Yeah.
I used treated lumber and for the poles, and they're down in the ground. They're 10-foot poles, and I put them down deep enough. And then see, I did something different than nobody else does. You know, when you put these poles in, you take a bag of dry cement and you pour it down that hole, so it's about that high. And then you set the pole on top of the dry cement, and then you cover the hole and everything, the pole. In a couple of months, that dry cement
takes some
moisture and gets like a rock under the pole, so the pole can't. And then the dirt here, the only thing it can do is slide up and down the pole. And see, I ain't got a cracked window in here. I had it like this for 10 years in Kenya.
That's
and
really
I got 6 poles, maybe a 10 by 12 or whatever the hell it was. And these iron things, when I worked at the VA hospital, they were throwing them out of the freezer and getting new ones. And I took them all home and put the shelves in here. And then down the cellar, I put shelves in the canning cellar, and they were going to throw them all away. And I said, "No, I'll throw them right on that truck." And I kept right on working. And when it was full, I drove away. Nobody knew a damn thing about it. And then some of the things I put. This thing here is over 60, 70 years old.
Oh yeah, that's
that was Wally's uncle, grandfather. He you know what he did? He had a handyman up on the farm in the trailer, and they come out of the trailer, and about every other night, the handyman was telling his grandfather that the fire keeps going out, and it was cold up there. Up north, it was cold.
Oh, yeah.
And so finally, Agway told him to get a new furnace. My uncle, Wally's grandfather said, "You want the son of a bitch?" Yeah. Okay, took it home, took it all apart. What the guy was doing is you too high of a flame, and suet was building up real fast. It won't burn unless you take the suet out, you know.
Right.
And so we took the suet out. I went up a couple of weeks later, and he said, "What do you do with the goddamn furnace?" I'm sick and tired of getting up at 12 o'clock for the handyman and getting the furnace going. And so I said, I took it home and cleaned it, and it runs beautiful, and it's been in. So one day he come down for a party or something we were having. I said, there it is. I'm using it, and 15 years went by after that.
Huh.
It's so it come out of one of them old time furnaces.
I believe it.
Trailer.
Yeah.
The kind that had a round back on.
Oh, the Airstream? No.
Long ago.
That long before Airstream.
Yeah. And see, and then somebody gave me the windows, and I just fitted them right in. I built it just like a bull barn.
What's the temperature there? 65. Not bad.
Well, you don't want a greenhouse no more than 60 or no more. 55 is the lowest, and 50. 56 and that. Because if it gets to 60, 65, or 70, then you're going to be tall and thin and skinny. See, I'm going to have to make. See, I'm going to work on the patio tomorrow. I feel that I got a new roof on now, and I got the window panes all corked, and so now I'm going to set my table up and stuff in the patio and bring these all in, and then go from there. And then if it gets too cold. Well, that's what I wanted to use the stove. My boy said the goddamn stove will heat that thing just like nobody's.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get that.
So if you go to Walmart, go to the stove.
Yeah, I will.
And don't buy my boy. Oh, it's GE.
Okay.
What do you call it? Ceramic.
Ceramic. Yeah.
EG.
Okay.
And don't buy any other ones.
All right.
They're all foreign. Like they don't. They might, but he says those ones he's had people that had them and didn't throw the heat like it should. But this ceramic.
Okay.
And there's only one button or two buttons. You turn. What you do is you put it on low and you let it burn a while, and then you put it on high.
Right.
But you know what I didn't get? All the things is on the box. What I didn't get is a booklet.
Oh, there's no booklet?
No, and it's on the outside of the box.
Sure, that's saving money.
Son of a bitch.
They don't have to.
And see, what amazed me, look how nice and green these are.
I know.
They were shitty last week or so. I give a water of 2 spoons of Miracle Groove.
I got to give mine some Miracle Groove.
That's what it needs, babe. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Just put a spoonful in.
I got some. I'll put it out.
And you know what I did?